Hi everyone, it's Karen, the Geordie Grandma. Hope you're all well. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already subscribed. I bring you videos basically all about what a 56-year-old woman gets up to. So things to do with shopping, makeup, hopefully some fashion, bit of travel, basically a little bit of everything. Today I've got my favourites and a couple of fails from things I bought and used or watched in July. So let's get started. The first thing I really liked was this sponge. Now I showed it in a previous video where I was unboxing the Pip box, which is a monthly subscription beauty box, and I got this. It's a Konjac Sponge, spelled Konjac, and this came in last month's box. It's a charcoal and bamboo sponge, I think it was. It's hard when you take it out the box. I don't know if you can hear, I don't know why I'm knocking. It's quite hard when you take it out the box, but once you've soaked it in water for a minute, it goes really soft, and you just kind of wash your face with it. It's an exfoliating sponge, and I was a bit dubious about it actually, but it really makes your skin lovely and soft. I was really impressed with it. It just made my skin nice and soft. It says it can use up to 8 weeks because it biodegrades. So I'll probably buy another one, and I think to buy that on its own it's $7.99. I would definitely recommend it. It's got a little string on it to hang it up once you've used it to dry it out. But I definitely recommend the Konjac Sponge. The next thing that I really liked was a Ted. That's really shiny. It's a Ted Baker eye makeup compact, and I got this at a car boot sale for £1. It hadn't been used, so I was really chuffed to find it, and the colours are just gorgeous. They're very, well, they kind of look autumny actually, golds and bronzes, and they go really nicely on your eyes. See if I can swatch some for you. That one, and that one. See if you can see that on my hand. They're beautiful shimmery colours, really nice for a summer night or an autumn night. I'll probably even use them in the winter as well. It's got a nice little mirror on it. So for £1, I was really chuffed with that. Car boots are definitely a good place to pick up some bargains. And don't be afraid to look at the makeup, because not all of them have been used. Some of them are new. So that was a Ted Baker Eye Compact. Next was a cleaning product, and it is Astonish Mould and Mildew Blaster. Now I have Emma Drew to thank for this. She does a video once a month on what's new in Poundland. I'll link her channel down below if you haven't already heard of her, and I suspect you have. But this I was absolutely gobsmacked at. My bathroom tiles, the grout in them was getting shocking, and Warren kept saying, oh, it'll all have to be regrouted. And I said, well, why don't we just give this a go? And this is from Poundland, it's £1. He says, no, that'll never work. So Warren, if you're watching this, eat your words. I sprayed this on, left it for half an hour, and went back into the bathroom, and honestly it was like my mouth dropped. It was like somebody had come in and regrouted my tiles. It didn't do it in the first go. I had to probably do 2 or 3 sprays of this all over the tiles and the grout. I didn't have to scrub it at all. I just sprayed it on, left it in maybe half an hour for each time, because it was pretty bad. I sound like I never clean. I do clean, but me tiles just were getting really bad. The grout was getting bad. So I just left it, went back, just rinsed it down with the shower, and then give it a rub over, and after 3 goes, practically every scrap of mildew or blackness or whatever it was gone from the tiles. So I can't recommend this Astonish enough. Go out and buy it. Do it once a week and your bathroom tiles never have to get like mine are. Once again, I do clean. So that was the Astonish. It was £1. Next was, it's a food product. I don't eat meat, I did become vegetarian about 4 years ago now, but I have started eating fish again, which I feel quite guilty about, so I'm going to have to try and phase that out again. But I do find it difficult to just cut out meat and fish altogether, especially if I'm eating out. I feel like I'm missing out on something. So I did start to eat fish again, but I'm trying to find some other things that I can eat so I don't have to eat the fish. So this was from Aldi, and it is a pack of golden and crispy halloumi fries. I think they're £2.49 a box. You do get quite a lot in. There would be enough in there for 2 people. You can have them on their own is with a dip, so I've used them with mango chutney. That's quite nice. Or we've also been making recently gyros, which is a Greek thing, which is like a Greek flatbread with salad, halloumi, tzatziki, and sometimes put some chips in there as well. And that's really tasty, and these work really well in that. So that's the halloumi fries. You just bung them in the oven for about 10 minutes, and then they're quite crispy. They're really, really very tasty. They'd be good on like a buffet if you're having a buffet. But yeah, I'll definitely be buying them again. So that was the halloumi fries. Another food product was these Gardein sweet and sour porkless bites. Now these were a little bit more expensive. These were £4.50, and I found these in Sainsbury's. I really love Chinese food. I'm a rubbish cook, so I need all the help I can get. So when I saw these, I thought that's just the job. They come frozen, so all you do is take them out of the packet, bung them in the frying pan, fry them for 10 minutes, and then you heat up the little sachet of sauce that you get with it, mix it in with that. I added some red peppers with it, and then some egg fried rice, and they are really tasty. They taste a little bit chewy, so they do have sort of a meat texture to them, but obviously they're not meat, they're porkless. They're vegan friendly. Yeah, vegan friendly. So yeah, I really recommend them. Super easy to do, something I can make quite easily myself. So yeah, Gardein sweet and sour porkless bites, I'll be buying those again. Now something that I didn't like so much was this. Now this is, if I find the wrapper, this is the Blitz Shampoo Bar. This also came in a pip box probably 3 or 4 boxes ago now. And it is a bar of shampoo. I'd never heard of this before, a bar of shampoo. But I thought, okay, I'll try it. So you're in the shower, you just kind of wet it and rub it on your hair. So I rubbed it on my hair, and then you know when you rinse your hair and you rub your hands through it to get all the water out, your hands usually just glide through wet hair. This didn't. My hands they just wouldn't glide, they kind of stuck, and my hair felt really dry. So anyway, I used my ordinary conditioner, and then I dried my hair, and my hair was just so lank and dull and horrible. So I'm sorry, but I really didn't like this shampoo bar. Didn't like it at all. It does smell nice. I like the packaging, but no, I didn't like it. And also, it's like with a bar of soap. Once you've used it, where do you put it? Because if you put it on the sink or on the side of the bath, it's going to make all soapy mess. If you've got a little box for it, it even makes soapy mess in there. So no, I won't be using a shampoo bar again. The other thing that I didn't like last month, unfortunately, was a Poundland avocado face mask. This is avocado and oats face mask. Now I like the packaging. Comes in a nice little pot. I even like the consistency of it. Wait, I'll open it for you. I like the consistency of it. It's a little bit like a Greek yogurty consistency. Smells lovely. So I used it and was fine. And then the next day, my face came out in not a rash, but it was all spotty. So I don't know whether it was the face mask or maybe it was something else that I'd used, or maybe I would have gotten the spots anyway, but it put us off trying it again. So I won't be buying that again. The next thing that I did like was my chill pillow. Now last month was really, really hot. It was unbearable. And when you've gone through menopause, I'm actually post-menopause now, but I'm still getting hot flushes. Hot flush in this heat is just horrendous. So night times were getting ridiculous. I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't settle. So I saw this in B&M. It was £5. It is a chill out, calm and cool gel pillow. This is what it looks like. It's like a blue mat, and it feels all like it's got gel inside of it. It's like a nylon-y feel to it, so it doesn't feel that brilliant against your skin. You can't put it in your pillowcase. I didn't mind it against my skin, but I know some people don't like it, and it is just amazing. It really cools your head down. I loved it. You can put it on your. I'm sat with it on my knee. I've sat with it on my chest. I sat with it on the top of my head. It just really cools you down. Now, unfortunately, my cat decided she liked this as well. So I left it lying on my dressing table, and she actually gone and lay on it. So I'm going to have to buy a new one. I'm going to have to buy a new one for me, because I don't particularly want to put my face on this after my cat's been lying on it. But I highly recommend them if you suffer from the heat at night. Gel pillow, £5, B&M, brilliant. Next thing I really liked, from Poundland. So I didn't like the face mask very much, but I loved this candle. Again, only £1, obviously, at Poundland, although not everything's £1 at Poundland, so, you know. This was rhubarb and ginger. I loved the look of it. I loved the look of it. Nice little silver screw top. They had some with like a rose gold screw top on as well. They had different scents. This one's rhubarb and ginger. I think they had a Prosecco one. And there was another one that I can't remember the name of, but I picked up the rhubarb and ginger one. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's very clammy today, so my hair's going really frizzy. So apologies for the mess of it. But I didn't think this was going to work, because sometimes Poundland, the candles aren't brilliant. But this one, actually you could smell it. It does work. You can smell it all over the room when you've used it. It really does smell like rhubarb and ginger. Very nice smell, not just for summer. You know, it's quite a wintry smell there as well. So yeah, rhubarb and ginger candle from Poundland. I recommend that as well. The other thing that I've liked is, well, it's actually three things, and these are vitamins. I got some skin, hair, and nail vitamins, some multivitamins with iron. And I got some vitamin B12. Now, I'm a type 2 diabetic, and I take metformin. Now, I was reading something, or I was watching something on YouTube a few weeks ago, and it said that if you take metformin, you've possibly got a deficiency of vitamin B12 because it takes it out of you. And a lack of vitamin B12 makes you feel, if you haven't got it, it makes you feel, well, if you haven't got enough of it, it makes you feel tired. Now, if you're diabetic, that also makes you feel tired. So I thought, if I get some vitamin B12s, it can't hurt. Now, I've been taking all of these for probably at least 4 or 5 weeks now. And I can honestly say I've seen a difference. I don't feel as tired. My nails, which were in really bad condition, my nails, I don't know if you can see them properly there, but my nails have really strengthened. They're not snapping as much, so I was really pleased with that. And although I've actually got a cold at the moment, you can probably tell by a bit of croakiness I've got, I don't think the cold is as bad as what it usually would be if I hadn't taken the vitamins. Now, this could all be psychological, or it could be coincidence, but I'm sticking to the theory that these vitamins work, so I'm going to continue to take them. So I got the vitamin B12 from Superdrug, because I couldn't find them in Sainsbury's or Poundland. And I think they were £2.40, something like that, for 60. And you take one a day. I got the multivitamins with iron from Boots. I can't remember how much they were, multivitamins with iron. And I got the skin, hair and nail vitamins 40 tablets. I got them from Poundland, and you also take 1 a day of them. So I was really chuffed with those vitamins. The last thing that I wanted to share with you that I really enjoyed last month was a TV series, and it was on Amazon Prime, and it was called Good Omens. Now, if you like silly sci-fi kind of programs, you'll really enjoy this. It's about the end of the world's coming, and basically this angel and demon, they've decided they're really enjoying life on Earth, so they don't want the end of the world to come. Sorry, I've got a hair on my face. They don't want the end of the world to come, so they get together to combat Armageddon, and it's really silly, but I loved the characters in it. It was Martin Sheen played the angel and David Tennant plays the demon, and they're just fantastic. They're so over the top and camp, and I just really enjoyed the characters, even though the story was pretty silly. The story is, I think it's adapted from a book by Terry Pratchett, so it's that kind of sci-fi fantasy kind of thing, but I loved it. There were 6 episodes, they were an hour long each, and I just wished there was more. Warren hated it. He didn't understand it. He says, "What's this rubbish?" So he went and did something else when I was watching it. But I really enjoyed it. So if you've got Amazon Prime, give Good Omens a go, because it's fun. So those were my favourites and fails for July. I can't believe it's August already. In fact, it's nearly the middle of August. I'll be back next month with my August favourites and fails. In the meantime, there'll be some shopping haul videos. I'm going to try and do a clothing try on. I just can't figure out how to set up my camera to do that yet. So once I've mastered that, I'm going to bring you a clothing haul. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you could subscribe. It makes me feel better about doing these videos, and you get to see them when I make new ones. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.